joining me now is Bob Beers, Bruins radio analyst from 98.5 The Sports Hub, and you saw this play developing. You saw Pasta scoring. Take me through it because you nailed it.
Well, yeah, I didn't see Pasta scoring. I'm glad he did. It just, when Pastrnak moved that puck back to Lindholm in the neutral zone, and he started taking off up that right wing side, you can just kind of see he wanted that puck. He wanted it. It was a great play. It really was. Lindholm really read it well. Lindholm had a really good game, had a goal and an assist. It was his best game of the series, but he read that well. He saw Pastrnak flying down the right wing side, put it off the back wall, and Pastrnak skates into it, finishes it off as David usually does. Yeah, I was glad I saw it. I was glad I said it, but you never know. But good finish, great finish to that game, and it was a really good game. Both teams paid a lot of attention to detail. Nobody wanted to make a mistake,
right?
And when the Leafs went up 1-0, the Bruins answered right away, which was really important. And then they stuck with it, and they finally got it done.
The other thing they stuck with is Jeremy Swayman, right? I mean, he's just been absolutely outstanding in the playoffs so far.
Yeah, he's been excellent. And I don't know what direction they go for game one here or game two. You're playing every other day. You just finished a game Saturday, late night travel, game one Monday, game two on Wednesday. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to find out exactly what they're going to do. I wouldn't doubt them putting Ullmark back in at some point. I'm not saying game one. I'm saying at some point to try to keep him fresh because, what happened last year, they want to make sure that both goaltenders are involved. But no doubt that Swayman has been outstanding, and hopefully, he can continue that because he's going to need to. Florida's a better team than Toronto. Toronto's a good team. They've got good, things that they do, but they're flawed. The Bruins got the best of them finally, but Florida's a really deep, good team, and this is going to be a better test, or a bigger test, I should say, for them.
Well, not only are they deep and good, they're well rested. I mean, the Bruins had to go 7 games. Bruins had to travel now to Florida. You guys got in today, correct?
Yes. Yeah, just got in earlier this evening. So and get going right away. And then it's every other day, right? It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So there's no kind of built-in 2 days off like there was in the first series.
Right.
So they're going at it right away, which could be good or could be bad. I mean, the Bruins are pretty healthy right now. They've got a couple injuries, they've got a couple guys banged up, but not many. They're pretty healthy. When I talk to some of the people on the airplane, it's they feel confident in where they are right now.
Montgomery called Pasta out before the game.
Yep.
And said, you got to step up things. He did. And you know what? Pasta accepted that responsibility, and he made it happen.
Yeah, I love what Pasta had to say, too. He just said, yeah, I deserve that. But, you could see it coming from Pastrnak in that game. He had a couple chances in the second period, a couple chances in the third period. It was like, okay, it's getting there. We're getting there. Now we gotta make sure you get over the hump and get there fully. And he did. What a great goal he scored to win that. There's a lot of people that you can look at in that game and individually and say that they have really good games. I just think as a team effort, they played the game the right way.
Right.
And they're going to have to be dialed in against Florida because Florida's excellent.
Well, no, it's Florida excellent. This is a grudge match, right? I mean, think about what happened last year in the playoffs with the Florida Panthers, and now the Bruins have to face them again. Do they go in with a huge chip on their shoulder? I mean, they let
I hope so.
2-1 lead get away? I
hope so. Yeah, they were up 3-1 last year. I hope they go in with the chip. They get reacquainted with the Florida Panthers right away, and it's a team that can get under your skin.
Right.
They can punch you in the mouth. They can score. They can defend. They're very good. But the Bruins had a 3-1 lead on them last year. They can win as well.
Right.
I love the Bruins goaltending. I love the Bruins team defense. I love their mentality. And now they have to bring it, but they got to flip the switch right away. I mean, you're going from Toronto, all of a sudden now, it's a completely different atmosphere here in Florida, and it's a quick turnaround, right? It's only 1 day in between games. They got to go right away.
before I let you go, I just want to bring up one other thing. I love Marchand's maturity. Okay, he's a leader, he's a captain, but he's changed the way he's played. He's still playing tough, but he's playing smarter now.
I mean, yeah, he got a couple penalties late in the series. I don't know if they were all warranted or not, but he did get a couple penalties late. But he was skating away from some of those scrums. We talked about it last week, Steve. He was skating away from some of those scrums. He was staying out of it. You know, he knows that he can get under other players' skins.
Right.
But Florida has a few players like that too, and we're going to see them again this year as we saw them again as we saw them last year. So I'm really looking forward to it. Should be a great series. I know Florida's favored, but the Bruins, hey, it's the first time in a long time they've gone into a series underdogs, and we'll see how they react.
Play it out and have fun calling it, my friend.
I will. Thanks, Steve.